watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.
Hello everyone and welcome to Armstrong Entertainment. This is Chad here and I watched David Fincher's new film, Mank, which is now on Netflix. Now, when I first heard it, David Fincher, one of my all-time favorite directors, was going to be doing a movie about the making of Citizen Kane through the eyes of Herman Mankiewicz in 1940s Hollywood, my head nearly exploded. I love old Hollywood. I love Citizen Kane. Our house is named Rosebud, for crying out loud. So needless to say, my expectations from the mere mention of this film were through the roof. On top of the fact that it is starring Gary Oldman, Amanda Seyfried, Lily Collins, this has Oscar bait written all over it. And for a movie to come out in 2020 that I was super excited about, I was just hoping this would be the one film of the year that I could get behind and really enjoy and love. But then the reviews started coming in and they were not good. My expectations dropped drastically after hearing these horrible reviews, and I have to admit, after watching this movie and sitting through it, they dropped even lower. So let's start off with the good. The aforementioned actors are all great, but the standouts for me were Lily Collins and Amanda Seyfried. They were the breath of fresh air in this film. They fit the time period, they did an incredible job, amazing performances. I just really enjoyed watching them and what they were doing. Honestly, I would just watch a movie with the two of them. Gary Oldman is also great. He has a humongous speech at the end near Hearst Castle, so he'll probably get a nomination. But the women are what made this movie for me. On top of the women, the cinematography, hands down, one of the best by far, for this year, the best cinematography. I want to get a painting of some of these shots they had. They were so incredible. It was a cinematic marvel. It looked and felt like a 1940s film, and I watched a lot of 1940s films. I love the nuances. I love everything they did with the cinematography. It just looked beautiful, particularly at Hearst Castle. I've been to Hearst Castle, so I know the layout of the house very well, and I'm quite sure they did not actually shoot at Hearst Castle. I could be wrong about that, but they made each room that they shot in look like you were there. I know what these rooms look like. I've seen the dining room, and it looked identical. I mean, it was incredible. I was able to relate to that, so that's what interested me in that aspect. So that and the cinematography and these women were really what I enjoyed the most from this film. So let's get into the nitty-gritty. The audience for this film is limited. I am the target audience for this film, and I found this film to be insufferable. There is no driving force or stakes in the narrative, so you get bored in the first 20 to 30 minutes. The characters, I liked them, but I didn't emotionally get connected to them enough where I cared what happened to them. It's just very inside baseball, and like I said, if you're not like a film historian or really interested in 1930s politics, I mean, who cares about the 1934 governor race with Upton Sinclair? Nobody cares. It's like David Fincher simply didn't care about his audience or what he was doing. He just got a bunch of money from Netflix, and this was always meant to be a Netflix movie, so he just didn't care, and it's just very disappointing because I'm the person who should have enjoyed this film, and I didn't. I really did not like it, so I don't know who is going to enjoy this besides people who are like film buffs. I don't get it. I don't know who the audience for this is, and it was hard to watch. I really, really, really wanted to love this film, but I can say with a heavy heart, this is my biggest disappointment of the year. Even my expectations were pretty low going into this, and they were dropped even lower. I'm just upset. Netflix threw a bunch of money at David Fincher to make this passion project that his dad wrote and he fixed up, but it doesn't work. It's uninteresting storytelling. Cinematically, it just looks amazing, and there's some good performances and scenes, but overall, it's a really unwatchable film, and I really did not enjoy it. I just don't know who this film is for. Who is really going to like this film besides my friend Jim? I just don't know who's going to like this film, and I'm curious what you guys think. So please in the comments below, let me know what you think. It's called Mank. It is now on Netflix, and I'm sad. Until next time.
He'll watch a movie, then he'll tell you all about it. It's the Armstrong Entertainment Show.